episode 5. We're at the Creative Treehouse, and this week's episode is brought to you by Tubu Domains.
Tubu Domains is a great little service. Go to this address and you'll be able to buy $1.99 domains. It's a GoDaddy reseller, so all the best GoDaddy stuff is just another company. $1.99 domains and advertising revenue, Google AdWords, the works. So check out Tubu Domains and get your free website and $1.99 domains right now. This week we're going to talk about how to dry out your mobile device.
Right, cell phones, iPods, iPhones, PDAs, Pocket PCs, Blackberries, they're all so portable, but none of them mix well with water.
Right, this is true. People drop their mobile devices in all manner of places. Surprisingly enough, the most common of which is actually the toilet.
So what do you do if you happen to get your mobile device wet? Firstly, don't turn it on.
Right, if you turn it on, when you drop your device into something wet, or if it gets wet, it's going to turn itself off or short out or something. And if you turn it on while it's wet, it's going to go crazy and it's going to blow all kinds of circuits and stuff. So don't turn it on. That's the first rule. It's going to be tempting, but don't turn it on.
So you should use rice?
Yes. Sounds surprising, but right, you get a little Tupperware bowl or something, and something that you can put a lid on. Fill it up with some rice and put your device in there. Cover it up with the rice. The rice kind of absorbs the moisture from your device and keeps it safe at the same time. So rice is good for absorbing moisture from wet devices, and just leave it for about 24 hours, and it may be better, maybe not, but it helps.
So how about using cat litter?
Cat litter is what? It sounds surprising. Of course, unused cat litter, that would be good. Put the same thing as the rice. Like there's a silicon-based kind of cat litter out there which is super absorbent. Do the same thing, put some in a Tupperware bowl, put your device in there, and it'll absorb the moisture from the device and dry it out some. Like I said, 24 hours, it should be a little better.
And your local audiologist can help.
Right. Hearing aids are always getting wet, and audiologists have got this little box thing. It costs about $100, and it's made especially for drying out electronic devices. If you go onto your local audiologist and speak to them very nicely, there's a chance they might let you put your phone in this box and dry it out for about 24-48 hours. You could buy one yourself, but go along and see them and talk to them first and see if they can help. And that actually works the best out of the bunch.
Oh wow. Is there anything that you should not try? Well,
there is one. It seems to be a fairly common little wives' tale about how to dry out a mobile device. And it doesn't make a lot of sense, but people think it does. To put your mobile device in vodka and then bring it out to try it. The theory here is that you put it in vodka, the alcohol dries quicker and cleaner than water does. However, it just totally doesn't work because firstly, you're soaking your device again, and secondly, it's vodka, so what good is it going to do? So yeah, that's how not to dry out your mobile device. You can leave it out to dry, but there's moisture in the air and stuff. Putting it in something to accelerate the drying, like the rice or the cat litter or the box, that's the best way to do it. Also, firstly, before you put it in the box, best thing to do, a good thing to do, is just to pull it apart. As soon as it gets wet, just take everything out. Take the battery out, take the SIM card out, take the memory card out, even take the antenna out if you can. Just take it apart and dry everything separately. It's a good thing to do.
I actually have a quick question about that. What about blow drying? That's something that I heard people blow dry.
Blow drying? That could work as long as you just don't heat it up too much and melt it or something. The blow drying wouldn't heat up too well on the inside, but that would be a good quick way to do it. Also with Blackberries, I've gotten my Blackberry wet a number of times, and really wet, because I'll take it off and put it in my firefighting gear in the pants, and it's been floating in nasty deep water before now. And with Blackberries, there's a story that you can just put them in to warm them in the oven for a couple of hours, and they'll dry out that way. I wouldn't recommend turning up to like 350 or whatever, but just put it in the oven for a couple of hours to warm it up, and that apparently dries out the Blackberries. I haven't had to dry mine out, so I don't know, because it's just worked on its own, but apparently that should work with Blackberries. So that's how to dry out your portable device.